Hey there YouTube, it's Rez here, and I'm on my way to Zonzer's house, and this video is going to be a response to Boogie Napalm's video, Walk and Talk, Death Penalty, or whatever the title of the video was, but it was one of his Walk and Talk videos where he talked about the death penalty, and how he's for it, and how the groups who are against the death penalty always pick the innocent people to defend and show as an example of why the death penalty is bad, but they never pick an absolutely guilty person they never pick a guilty person to hold up and say it's even bad to kill people who are really guilty. And I think that's really hypocritical for them to say, on the one hand, innocent people shouldn't be killed because of the death penalty, but they don't ever chime up when someone who is guilty is facing the death penalty. Now, personally, I'm against the death penalty. For most circumstances, I am against the death penalty. I do see cases where killing someone for the greater good can be beneficial. Fucking loud ass car. But I do see instances where it's better to kill the person than have the risk of them getting out of prison through serving their term, blah blah blah, and then going and killing someone else. I only see it in murder, and only really in serial murderers, because they are going to continue to harm. And also in child molesters, because they are going to continually harm people. Even if you rehabilitate them, there's always going to be that in the back of their head, but I mean, for most circumstances, I'm against the death penalty. But I do agree with Napalm that it is sort of disingenuous, as I said, for the anti-death penalty groups to, on the one hand, champion innocent people, but also they never say jack shit when it's a guilty person being executed, which is bullshit. That being said, and with the death penalty, it has to be 100% certain, or closest to 100% certain as they can be before they kill someone with the death penalty. And I also do believe that the people who sign the warrant of death, warrant of execution, should have to be the ones who actually execute the condemned. Because if they're going to end a life because someone else ended a life, they have to have that, in my opinion, have to have that memory in their own experiences. Because if the person is innocent and they do execute them, and they find out, and they're not a sociopath, it's going to eat at them. And they'll think twice about doing that. Which is, I guess, what Napalm says, but he says that he would be glad to, I like his idea too, where the person who signs the death warrant has to put their life on the line. So if they're innocent, they get killed. Now, when it comes to the actual punishments that are enacted with capital punishment, I don't like lethal injection, because it was developed by a Nazi scientist, and this sort of seems weird. We fought the Nazis, they were using Nazi means to kill people. It's bright out. Yeah. Just thought I'd put that out there. I did actually post a comment response to as actually Phil's video, because he asked a very similar question and talked about it very similar. He asked the question about along a very similar line of train of thought. So I thought, why the fuck not post the video response to Boogie Napalm? Because I haven't been vocal in the whole YouTube community with Boogie Napalm Feathers Films. I'm going to do one to Feathers Films about his video about the UN, which I'm going to talk about my feelings on Israel. That's pretty much it. Peace out, guys, and catch you in the next video.